Welcome to the DaBaccHouse podcast. What's the deal, y'all, man? We got three black men up in here, you feel me?
Right on,
and, you know, what I really want to touch on is just black empowerment and how y'all feel about, like, everything that's going on in the world right now as far as, like, you know, the killings, as far as, like, the vaccines, as far as the, like, because I feel like it's a plan behind all of this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like it's like a divide and conquer type of, you know, ordeal. And maybe it's just me. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but, you know, I want to get some insight on what y'all think, you feel me, is either next or how y'all feel about what's going on right now.
As far as, so, you break it off, where you want to start about what you want to talk about?
Okay, I want to talk about police brutality. That's one thing I want to touch on is police brutality, because I feel like, because you do got a lot of people that be like, oh, you know, when niggas get killed by the police, oh, he shouldn't have ran, or he shouldn't have did this, he should have just complied, he should have just, you know. I feel like a lot of the times when we don't know all of the, everything that's going on, we see stuff and we just go off what we, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of. So I just want some intake on how y'all feel about, you feel me, just everything.
Well, with that, it's been going on forever, bro. So
right.
Now I feel like even with it being recorded, ain't nothing changed. Like, so for people that ain't been able to, some people ain't never seen it like live. Like, you feel me? Like, ain't got to witness it for themselves. Like, I got to witness it. I done been there, you feel me, and seen a whole little get down and like avoided situations and stuff like that. So I always feel like with that, bro, you never know. So I don't expect everybody to understand certain situations. Granted, we do see videos and be like, bro, you talking crazy. You feel me? Like,
right.
But with some people with already knowing the possibilities of it can go down like right now, like when you getting put over and stuff like that.
Quick, fast, and hurry.
Yeah, you get like, it's just that like you get nervous, bro, like being in a situation like that because you don't know how it's gonna pan out.
What's gonna happen? Yeah,
because you ain't even getting beat no more like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, you just like, bro, just beat me, get over it and all that. They killing now. You feel me? Like,
I stopped truck driving and calm down a little bit. I got, man, you know how many times I've been places where people, South Dakota, North Dakota, motherfuckers spitting my food.
Yeah.
And the waitress playing games and all that shit. Swear to God.
They still the old school days. Ain't nothing
being
changed,
in Kansas and shit, being pulled over for fucking high beams, bro. Come on, man. Because I'm a black truck driver and I got my Class A's, bro. Being out there with some of them damn white terrorists and supremacists, bro. They driving by, flicking me off, trying to run the nigga route off the road. That shit is for real. I had to give that shit a break, bro. I got
That's
kids.
Crazy.
I ain't, you know what I mean? I had time to play them games.
So it's worse than other places.
Yeah, they still with that. Like, they still with that, bro. Like, you ain't even got to worry about the police. It's people that actually still stuck in that mindset, like, you don't belong. Yeah, you feel me? So it's crazy. When you go to other places, they would tell you, like, I'll be talking to my mom, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to go over here. They be like, man, look, they still on that, so just please be careful and all that stuff. Like, yeah, like, you know, out here be crazy. You gotta worry about everybody. You gotta worry about your own people. Police, man. You gotta worry about all kind of stuff. Like, when you go other places, like, they still, and I think other places, when the community stick together, like with you know what I'm saying, with just our culture in general, when we just hold our own, that's when you know when you in places where it's just like you feel me?
We all we got.
So they take that, like, you know, you get to some places and you be like, it's everybody for themselves, you feel me? But when you get to certain places and it's just full of, they be like, they own that, like, we sticking together, bro. Like, that's what it is.
And I feel like that's where to stop, too. Like, man, if we just stick together and just be in unity instead of being divided, you know what I mean?
But I feel like out here, it's more of a, like, I want to be on top of everything. I want to be on top.
Right.
I want niggas to look up to me. Like, it ain't no, you feel me? Oh, let's get this together. Nah, it's like, nigga, I want to lead the pack.
Right.
And it's like, maybe that's not your MO. You're probably not a leader, bro. Like, just sit back, you feel me? Be the wing, man. Let's ride this way.
I mean, everybody not meant to be Malcolm X, man. That's just not everybody's drip, you know what I mean? There's only two, you know what I mean? And I respect everybody. I mean, every last black, you know what I mean, powerful culture person that came up and just, you know, fought for us. But, you know, all the black activists, bro. But that shit is, you know what I mean? That shit is rare, dude. Dying for what you believe in. You know what I mean?
So what do you feel like we can do better as black people?
What we can do better as black people is really just sit down and think and just take back control of our own mindsets and culture, bro. Okay. We got lost culture right now as far as relationships, brotherhood, and women. You know what I mean? Right, yeah. So it's like you basically got a lot of black people absent from their own body. You know what I mean? You got a lot of adolescents, a lot of kids and grown up bodies. Motherfuckers is lost.
You know what I be thinking? I be thinking about stuff like that all the time, bro. I be like, what is it? But we try to go for the home run. Like, it just starts small. Like, even little stuff, like, it's so many, just from where we at, bro. You go up the street to Lamert Park. Every Sunday they do something. Every single Sunday, bro, full of culture. None brown people like selling their stuff. You talk to some of our people like, oh yeah, man, where you going? I'm gonna go to the Lamert Park. I'm gonna just take my camera, just take some shots, you know, support some people, buy some shirts and whatnot.
Right.
Like, yeah, what's going on up there? A lot of people just don't even know
what's going on.
You feel me? But I don't expect you to know. But it's just like certain stuff, like certain events that they be having, cultural events. Everybody wait till like February hit, and then they start making their round. That's cool, but throughout the year, it's so much stuff that go on. Once you get that, like, once you follow one or two people that do that stuff, you start seeing others. They're like, oh yeah, well, we having something over here. Like, do you want to come and bring your camera? Or you can just come just to support. And when you get there, you like, dog, we really do be having stuff going on. You would know. So then when you see me posting, they like, what is this? Like, what was going on? Like, they do this every week. Like, literally every weekend.
It's a lot of people are being like very active. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of good shit going on that people don't see. You know what I mean? But
I remember we was talking about that last time. How you know, with the pandemic, how I was saying, you know, everything was kind of stopping on freeze and all that. It was like, shit, niggas are still finding ways to make shit happen, nigga. That's because, but see, I lived in Carson and in Bellflower, so I never really came to this side, you feel me, since like college. I never came on this side, so it's like, how am I supposed to know this? I mean, I did hear about it, I'm not gonna lie, I did hear about it, but you know, I didn't know what to expect, so I never really, you know, just like with the Martin Luther King parade, everybody like, oh, all the negative shit, I'm hearing about that, and I'm like, nigga, I want to stay away from over there, nigga.
Shit, I was in the Martin Luther King parade, you know what I mean?
You feel me?
Yeah, you hear that, they do that, they use that just so you can be like, alright, I'm cool on all that.
Yeah. But that's exactly what it was for me. I'm like, I'm staying away from that.
That sucks. Like, why can't black excellence or black people as a culture not be celebrated without violence or bullshit?
Without violence, yeah.
But just think about it like this, though. You go to a function, you see a whole bunch of black people over there, nigga. How do you feel?
That motherfucker like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you and as crazy as it sounds, you be hey, for real.
Fight on the egg.
I be looking at all the eggs.
Two over there, nigga. It's one over there.
That's how it is, though. You go to a function with all black people, you sitting there, you like, Then you go anywhere else. You go to a place where it's a mixed crowd, or it can just be predominantly white or whatever.
Yeah, you be chilling.
You up in there, you don't care. You just
fucking sitting there, drinking by yourself.
Leaving your phone on the table.
Most of that,
still there.
You comfortable.
Ain't been open.
Yeah.
Most that's gonna happen is a nigga gonna offer you a balloon.
You be like, they do all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, God.
But you feel comfortable out like when you with other, and that's crazy. That's real crazy.
That is, yeah.
That's real talk, bro.
It is because coming up is just like survival. That's how we.
I feel like, and I feel like when it comes to like the way we was brought up, because you what? I'll say you what, 31, 30?
Yeah.
And I'm 28. So we was around the same age. And so one of my boys explained this to me a couple weeks ago. He was saying, it was actually on one of my podcasts. He was pretty much saying, like, our parents was, like, they didn't know how to pretty much, like, guide us in a way, like, when it came to, like, certain shit as far as, like, credit and, shit like that.
Taxes.
And they didn't know how to guide us. And now you got parents that just want their kids to have everything. Yeah. You feel me? Like parents that's younger than us, they want their kids to have what they didn't have. Yeah. And now you got us, we have to, you feel me? We have to figure out how can I say it, balance it out, because now it's like it's all internet. Now it's all phones. You feel me? It's all phones.
It's like the balance generation right here. Like it's just because you got a little bit of both. Mm-hmm. It's like you was before the time of social media. You feel me?
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Where it's like you introduced to it. Yeah. You feel me? Because now kids technology, they got us bad.
What they call us?
What?
What? Millennials or whatever that shit they call that shit means they can't do shit without the internet. The internet go down to some dead motherfuckers.
And I was that's real, cause
they can't get around.
Nigga can't go up the street. Don't know where to find a job at.
You got Alexa turning on your lights.
Alexa said, "Fuck you." She took the day off.
Oh, and that's another thing though. So just think about it. With us, it's so hard for us to adjust to what's going on. We out here, we living it, we doing, you know what I'm saying? We seeing the stuff being brought up. Just imagine the people that's doing all that time in jail, bro. Like, man, just imagine how hard it is. So it's like it's easy for them to go back to what they know, because it's just like that's low-key still the same thing. The streets still the same. We're gonna have the same niggas on the corner. It's like that's what I know. Now I feel like
out to that, you're gonna go back. It's comfortable.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's a norm, actually.
Yeah, it's like that's what I know.
So it's like, if it's the norm, why am I gonna change? That's what I see every day. It's what I'm accustomed to.
Yeah, this is what I know.
Yeah, because
they don't want to have that mindset to know.
Shit, it ain't even that they don't want to. Well, it is that they don't want to, but it's gonna be hard for them to, because they still. We haven't. We here. We see this shit evolving. We see everything that's coming out. We moving with time. They're still stuck back there when they first went in. So it's like, damn, nigga.
It's some people. I was watching the movie. It's some people they don't even use phone. It's still. In countries, they don't have no electricity, like stuff like that. It's still people that still operating like that. They deal with their own stuff. They don't have to. They not getting exposed to all the outside stuff. They just dealing with what's going on up in there.
Damn, that's crazy.
Different countries they don't value the shit that us Americans value. Like cologne and all that shit. You go to India and you smell some of these Indian women, nigga, they musty as a motherfucker.
That's their culture.
They don't believe in all that deodorant and perfume. Shit,
that's
they look at us and say we
like.
stink. We stink. You know what I mean?
That's
different
crazy.
culture. You know what I mean? That shit is natural. I believe all this shit out here that we use and all this shit is killing us, because it's all cancerous.
Well, it's crazy, because I just found out a couple days ago what organic was. I didn't know what that was for a long time.
These motherfuckers talking about we gotta get everything organic if we want to live.
And it's crazy. Everything, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's a lot of stuff. All these chemicals and stuff. It's just stuff that is normal to us. Like, if you, I remember I became a vegetarian. I started fasting first. That's how I started.
Right.
So I was just like, all right, we fasting. I can't eat no meat, bro, Paul. So I was just like, dang, we had to do that for like, I think it was like 60 days.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of stuff. And then within the 60 days, they would add something that you couldn't even.
I know you was having whips.
So it'd be like 2 days, no TV. Then it'd be like,
so by the end of that 60 days, you only drinking water.
So it's just like certain stuff I had to adjust. And I'm just like, I'm like, bruh, how do you even? And I went, once I made it, I was just like, bro, I'm just waking up early, I'm cool.
Right.
I'm eating, I'm feeling energized and all that stuff. Like, it ain't no itis, bro. Like, cause whatever you eat, it should give you energy. You feel me? And I did that for a whole year, dog, and I would never forget. After I did that whole year, and it started with a bet with my dad. I think I did 6 months, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna just do this a whole year. I remember it was like a year and 2 days, bro. I went and I had a burger. I was sick for like 3 days, bro.
I was sick for like 3 days.
I went to In-N-Out. In-N-Out was the first stop. I was just like, all right, let me just go ahead.
Let me go see what
I'm like. Go ahead and try that.
Yeah, burger and fries. Boy, I'm sleeping, I'm sweating, I'm just waking up, just throwing up and all. My body didn't get, and I went back to that, and then I went back to eating, feeling sleepy, full and all that, and you eat, like, I'm just
no energy at all.
I seen the difference. That's why I'm just like that. Yeah, now I don't eat crazy. Like I don't eat crazy.
I was about to say, I was just about to ask, how did that affect you? Like now?
Yeah, I don't eat crazy. Every now and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go try some soul food, this and the third. Right. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I'm like, dang, bro, like that's why it's wild how the food really like stuff we eat.
This shit is all a part of their plan, though. I think I was watching some Eddie Griffin had said, the comedian, he had said some shit like that, like something like on his podcast that instead of a pandemic, this is a plandemic. It's something bigger that these motherfuckers are doing.
They're doing, yeah.
Our own government, you know what I mean?
I like him because
you know what I'm saying?
Educate you while
exactly. It's a lot of shit that we out here paying attention to. That's bullshit. When we really should be worried about what the fuck is going on deeper than what's beyond our eyes.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
We over here playing around worried about media and rappers, my nigga. When it's some shit that's really finna hit. That we might not even be able to.
It's easy to distract us though.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
So
you got all this bullshit. You got, you know what I mean? You can walk in your door and you can walk in your own house and get distracted with bullshit.
That's
so it's really like they really got us by the balls. You know what I mean? They got the black men culture by the balls. They got the black culture by the balls. But it's like it's up to us to snap out of that shit. And just gravitate back to what the fuck we was doing.
Yeah,
fuck y'all money.
Once you know though, like even the people that actually know though, like you feel me? Mm-hmm. When you know, it's easy for people to just, you know what I'm saying, like to look at you like, oh yeah, like this, he got it going this, that, and third, and then what end up happening some type of way, you get killed, and some type of way, some scandal come up. We gonna take you out. We got to because you know way too much.
Way too much.
The impact you putting on the people, you feel me, like it's too great. So we gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, like we gotta take out the leader first, like, and it's been like that. It's been like that for decades, bro. Like, all you look up to some magic, some scandal, right? Some way you go down, like you feel me. So it's just like, and we look at it, we like, dang man, what happened to such and such? And then you be seeing a story, it don't add up. It's crazy, like it's wild, bro.
And that's exactly, and like you said, and that's why I said, like, I know, like, right now, it's a plan, you know what I'm saying? It's a plan, and I ain't gonna lie, I just be sitting there trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's gonna happen next, you know? Right. Like, not even what's going on now or what the plan is. I want to know what's gonna happen next. Because now they start
picture. You look and you like, it's something else they're about to do.
Hey, I swear, because now they talking about chips in your arm. You can't go grocery shopping if you ain't got like
6 fucking
type
vaccines.
Shit. You feel what I'm saying? And now you see people droopy face and all that taking the vaccine.
But they've been doing that with the phones, bro. Once the phones change, we sign up for these apps and all that stuff, like with the emails and all that. Mm-hmm. When you see the terms and conditions, you ain't reading that. You don't read that. All your rights to all that shit. Right. You feel me?
Nah, real shit.
You're not reading it, but they got rights to all that stuff. Your contacts, your pictures, all that stuff. So when they talk about the stuff, I'm like, your phone is automatically, they hearing you anyways. You can say one thing, you ever been having a conversation, bro, you get on your phone, like, man, I want to buy this type of jacket, this, that, and the third. Then you go on your phone, you going on social media, it's an ad right there for the stuff you just talked about. And you just like, bro, this wild.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, like it's wild. You don't even have to look it up. It's just
it's right there.
We heard you.
It's like
go right here. We heard you.
It's like you already set up for failure. You know what I mean? Like I tell people, like if you go back to the Willie Lynch letter that he wrote, it basically taught you from 400 years ago. You know what I mean? 5 years ago, slavery.
He was just talking
telling
about
you how to control a black culture. You start with manipulating and breaking the black man down in front of everybody. That's how it started.
It's a pride thing. You take that away, bro.
Once you take the pride, everything is gone. And then there comes fear. That's what everybody living off right now with this fucked up pandemic. Everybody fear. You can't walk up and shake your own hand or your own homeboy hand without him being like, hey nigga.
Oh no,
I don't know.
And that's what I tell people. I don't think the mask is gonna go away. Everything else may clear up or whatever the case is, but niggas is still going. The mask, I don't think that's going anywhere. At least no time, like soon at least.
It became the norm. But yeah, I tell people, bro, like, don't use this as a crutch. Like, some people made the most money they ever made last year.
Bro.
With all the stuff going on, some people made, not even just the people that was just, you know what I'm saying, like, that got the bread. Got their bread or whatever. But I'm talking about the people that actually, like, niggas really, like, hustling out, like, bro, sitting there in the house, like, bro, like, I'm about to just get into this. You would have never even thought you would, no, I'm about to get into this, bro. Like, I'm about to go ahead and do this thing. Me, I was just, like, I was pressured. I'm like, bro, like, ain't nobody gonna want a picture taken, bro, because all this stuff going on, niggas is in the house. Like,
right.
you feel me?
You thought you weren't gonna be at an accident. You thought you weren't
Yeah,
gonna
it was just like,
a need.
yeah, and I'm like, and then that was the most crazy year I ever had, bro. And it was just like, oh, okay, well, while I'm doing this, you feel me? I'm about to go ahead and do this too. I don't like to not be busy, but at the same time, I don't like to be busy for no reason. I don't just try to find stuff to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't got to, you know, sometimes you just be like, I got to do something, so you just go out in the streets and be doing whatever. Me, I'm planning more than anything, like, I'm about to do this. Right. All right, I'm about to put these windbreakers together. All right, I'm about to make these sweaters. And I'll think that, and then I'll just go and do it.
Right.
Because the way I start moving, I'm just like, I just want to start meeting people that's just full of business and want to do stuff. So I'm meeting people that's trading, stocks, all that stuff. Yeah, because that's how I started moving. So that's once you put in your head, you want to just start meeting people like that. It's just
doing
like
shit. Yeah.
When you want to go out more, you gonna randomly just start meeting people that like to go out. Like, oh yeah, man, you need to start linking up with us, bro. We be
going in rich areas, talking to rich motherfuckers, talking to people.
Conversation change, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
the environment change. You know what I mean? Like 50 Cent said, you about to run 10 niggas that ain't shit. You gonna be the 11th.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean. And that's facts. It's 100%.
That's why I low-key have been, you know, doing a lot better with, you feel me, just believing in, you know, a lot of shit. Like, I don't know, because at first, like, I still had doubt in my mind about a whole bunch of shit. Even this, you know, I'm just like, you feel me, I don't know how this gonna go. It's cool, you know, niggas rocking with it, but it's like, fuck, you know.
The crazy thing about it, bro, it shouldn't even matter if niggas is rocking with it. That's when the craft come even harder, nigga, because you fuck with yourself.
And one nigga told me that, and that's him right there. Oh God, I'm telling you, that first interview we did, bro.
You know, I ain't gonna tell you
that shit always stuck with me, nigga. Yes. Was the fact that you told me, nigga, you was like, nigga, all you gotta do is just keep going.
Keep going. Fuck with yourself.
Oh God, don't worry about how many views you get, nigga. It's your content, nigga. This is your shit, and I was just like, damn.
But it's easy to say. It's easy to say, but when you see it, because what you doing is for the people. It's for the people. So your whole thing, you just like, man, I'm about to really, you know what I'm saying? This for the people. So you want the people to see it. You want the people to be a part of that. So when you seem like it ain't coming back, it started hitting you. It started hitting you different.
Yeah.
So now you over there like, oh man, they ain't messing with me. They ain't
rocking with it.
Like, so it's tough. So when I be doing what I'm doing, I'm like, dang, bro, I'm seeing all these people out here. They really getting to it. They doing their thing or whatever. I take that on and I just be like, you know what? Like, it's a challenge. Like, some people may not like my pricing and all that stuff. I'm be like, nah. In the beginning, I used to just alter like, well, what can you pay then if that's too much? Woo. Now I'm at the point to where it's like, you came to me, I'm gonna stick it to you. Like, this is my price.
This is my firm on it.
Like,
most definitely.
Like, because I believe in myself. I believe in my work. Like, bro, because I'm the cheapest and I'm gonna outwork anybody. You feel me?
So you gonna put the hours in.
And that's what I'm putting in the work. So, you gonna see that.
Why you gonna let a person that don't know the craft, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They ain't up with you late night and all that stuff.
Just like you, Leon, why you gonna let a motherfucker, you know what I mean? The way I'm at the DaBaccHouse, nigga, this like Gillian Wallow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is to me. That's how I support my nigga shit, you know what I mean? This is my nigga shit, you know what I mean? And that's beautiful. My nigga 100% black, you know what I mean? My nigga over here shooting cameras, you know what I mean? Anything you need, he can do it.
It's authentic, bro. Once it's authentic, people gonna rock with it. Like, it's you. But I told him.
Welcome to the DaBaccHouse podcast.